Um, Mas- Namaste, all of you. Thank you, Master Ramesh. And special thanks to Supriya ji. And she has accepted for guided meditation. And my respected masters from Beam Group, Germany, and other parts of world, UK and other parts of world, and PMC Tamil Nadu and PMC Kerala. Particularly from PMC Kerala, many people have joined, and many will be continuously joining. So thank you so much, and I'm so excited and nervous also because I'm talking about Upanishads. All of us, we know the value of Upanishad, and this particular Upanishad, what I'm going to talk about, is Bhashyam written by Adi Shankara Swami Guru. So I'm just thinking what great blessings I have to open that book and understand that, and getting that light in my life and sharing that wisdom as advised by Patriji. And thank you, and my namaste and pranam to everyone. My sister Maya Devi also joined, and masters, particularly Ramesh Master and Supriya Master, and all the masters, my pranam and namaste. Kindly bless me. Thank you so much. Let me start. Asato ma sadgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Respected elders, dear friends, Namaste, Namaskaram, Vanakkam, Namaste. Today we reflect on one of the most luminous jewel of Indian wisdom, the Isha Upanishad. People used to call it as Isha Upanishad also, lovingly known as, yes, Isha Upanishad. Though it contains only just 18 mantras, its wisdom is immeasurable, like a small seed that holds a vast banyan. This Upanishad holds the essence of the entire Sanatana Dharma. It appears in the Shukla Yajurveda, and its name comes from its opening word, Isha. The first sloka starts from Isha, the word Isha, meaning the divine presence, the indwelling consciousness, the Lord who pervades all creation. The Isha Upanishad answers the timeless questions of humanity. Who is God? What's the nature of this universe? How should one live in this world? What is karma? Is renunciation superior to action? What is the self within us? Most religions place God very far away, in a distant heaven. But the Isha Upanishad declares a revolutionary truth. Everything in this universe is filled with God. Everything in this universe is filled with God. With this vision, the Upanishad teaches how to live in the world with inner freedom, outer responsibility, and constant awareness of the sacredness of life. I repeat, everything in this universe is filled with God. With this vision, the Upanishad teaches how to live in the world with inner freedom, outer responsibility, and constant awareness of sacredness of life. So there are only 18 slokas. What I have decided is to just recite, instead of one sloka itself, I can talk for 1 month. But due to lack of time and respecting others, commitment, what I will do, I want to do justice for this Isha Upanishad. I'll just quickly recite these 18 slokas. Then I'll just give its explanation quickly. 18 slokas, I'll just read. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Ishawasyam idam sarvam yat kat kinja jagatyam jagat तेन त्यक्तेन भुञ्जीथ मा घृतः कस्य सिद्धनम् कुर्वन्नेवेह कर्माणि जिजीविषेत् शतं समः एवं त्वयि नान्येते तोस्ति न कर्म लिप्यते नरे असूर्यानामते लोकः अन्धेन तमसावृतः तांस्ते प्रत्योऽभिगच्छन्ति ये के चात्मनः जनः अनीजदेकं मनसो जवीयो नायनद्देव आप्नुवन् पूर्वमर्षत् तद्धावदेन्यन् अत्येति तिष्ठत् तस्मिन्नप्पो मदिरश्यो ददाति तदेजदि तन्नैजदि तद्दूरे तद्वैन्दिके तद् अन्तर् अस्य सर्वस्य तद्दुर्सर्वस्य महत् बाह्यतया यस्तु सर्वाणि भूतानि आत्मन्येवानुपश्यति सा परिगच्छुक्रम् आकायम् अव्रणम् अश्नावीरं शुद्धम् अपापविद्धम् कविर्मनिषि परिभुः स्वयंभूर्यत् यथात्यथोर्थान् वृथा चषित समभ्यः अन्धं तमः प्रविशन्ति ये विद्यम् उपासते ततो भूय इव ते तमो यौ विद्यायं रथः अन्यदेवाहुर्विद्यया अन्य आहुरविद्यया विद्यां चाविद्यं च यस्तद्वेदो भयं सः अविद्यया मृत्युं तीर्त्वा विद्यया अमृतम् अश्नुते ततो भूय इव ते तमो यौ सम्भूत्यां रतः सम्भूतिं च विनाशं च यस्तद्वेदो भयं सः हिरण्मयेने पात्रेणे सत्यस्यापि हिदं मुखं तत्त्वं पुषन्न पावृणो सत्यधर्माय दृष्टये पुष्णे कर्षे यमः सूर्य प्रजापते वायुरनिलम् अमृतम् अधेदं भस्मान्तं शरीरम् अग्ने अग्ने नयः सुपथा रये अस्मान् ॐ पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमदाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति. Now I will just explain. I'll just, I took the cream of all these 18 slokas, and I prepared a note and I'll read slowly. Very quickly, we will complete it. This is the entire essence of Isha Upanishad. It's a guide for our enlightenment living. We'll have a, is a we'll have an enlightened life once you could really understand what I try to do, my dear friends and gods. um, I am only, introducing this, reintroducing this this type of Upanishad. Like earlier, also, Patanjali and so many other epics I have introduced, mainly for youngsters. It is being recorded in YouTube also. Digitally, I want to save this, and I'm just standing in front of this great epics and say, please get in. I'm just making an introduction only. But I encourage everyone to buy this book. There are so many Bhashyam. As I told you earlier, Shankaracharya Swamiji, Guru, he has written Bhashyam about this. So many people have written Bhashyam about this. So you can buy this and read. What I'm doing is a small boy just telling, just go there, there is a gold yard. Or just go there, there's a big ocean. I'm just making the humbly that, only that much I can do. Because this 18 slokas means 18 ocean. When you read, even when I recite the slokas, you can just understand the vibe of this. So that's this. I don't know whether my pronunciation is right. Of course, my mom taught me Sanskrit, but very quickly I learned this. And my whole purpose is to just reintroduce this to people who are unknown to this, or people just heard about this Upanishad, but they are not dwelling into this. So this Upanishad's essence will definitely give you an enlightenment. And I think it is being recorded. You can again and again, listen to this. You can buy, bhashyams. Whoever written about this, volume by volume, people have written. You buy that and read. Then that's the only thing I am doing. And I cannot say that I'm an authority of this Isha Upanishad. No, I'm only an introducing person, as I said, like a signboard, like a security guard, just guiding you to this great epic. So, with that humble submission, let me just read my notes, what I have written about Isha Upanishad. Among all Upanishads, the Isha Upanishad stands unique. It is the shortest, yet one of the most complete spiritual teachings ever given to humanity. In just 18 mantras, it provides a total vision of life, how to live, how to act, how to relate to the world, how to realize truth, and how to face the final moment of life. What is the final moment of life? We know it is nothing but vacating the body. People calling it as death, but we know we have no death. We are soul, we have no death at all. We are only vacating the body. So, even for facing the final moment of life, this 18 slokas advising you. I'll just go to that one by one. The greatness of the Isha Upanishad lies in this. The greatness of the Isha Upanishad lies in this. It does not ask us to escape from life. It teaches us how to live fully in the world while remaining inwardly free. It shows us the spirituality. It teaches us that the spirituality is not separate from daily living, but is meant to transform it. Today, I will present the essence, the cream of all 18 slokas, its teaching, its wisdom, and guidance for our lives. First, let's see what's the divine presence everywhere. It talks about divine presence everywhere. This is a revolutionary sloka. The Upanishad begins with a revolutionary truth. The entire universe is pervaded by one supreme reality. Nothing is separate from it. Not nature, not human being, not even what we call matter. This is the revolution. Earlier, people said, look at the sky, God is there. Look at the other world, God is there. No, it's a revolutionary statement. First in the Upanishad, first sloka says, God pervades everywhere. There's God in everything. There's a tree or a mountain or human being. There's God in every. God is there, pervades everywhere. His grace is everywhere. This is the once this is known, when God is there. When I say Ramna, my other neighbor, my friend, my Supriyaji, Srikalaji, or Rameshji, everyone, when I say that they are nothing but my replica, we are together, we are oneness, then where is the tension, where is the stress? So this is a revolutionary statement. Once again, I'll read. The Upanishad begins with a revolutionary truth. The entire universe is pervaded by one supreme reality. Nothing separate from it. Not nature, not human beings, not even what we call matter. Entire universe is filled with God. God is there in universe, universe there in God. When we truly understand this, our relationship with life changes. I repeat, when we truly understand this, our relationship with life changes. We stop seeing the world as something to exploit or conquer. Instead, we begin to live with reverences, responsibility, and gratitude. See, we are talking about climate changes. In US and all now, my friend says that if at all they're supposed to cut one tree, they're supposed to put 10 to 100 trees. Not rule, law may say no 10 trees or 100, but they prefer to plant more because climatic change is threatening us. So we have our own gratitude. We should have our own gratitude towards this Mother Earth. Whatever we are seeing in the nature, other human being, even the servant. Don't call them a servant. Yet another human being. That's what we ever learned from Tatvamasi and Aham Brahmasmi and all. Another man is nothing but replica of my. Once I asked my guru Rajaram sir. Sir, you taught me all this. Okay, fine. Give me one single word about spirituality. So he was smiling. Then he closed his eyes, and after 2 minutes, he said, "Okay, I have the answer." And I asked him what. Then immediately he said, "Oneness. Spirituality is oneness." So that's what this first sloka also telling. This God, this your conscious, this everything pervades together. One in one, we are all together. So if the richest man wants $1 more, he has the 3 cars, but 5 cars. Only 2 members are there. 5 cars, 10 cars. End of the day, even in today's 3 o'clock, we had a session. Even there also, I shared that only. We may have so many buildings, so many bedrooms, but in one single bedroom, 1 6 feet cot only we can use. Nothing we take. So once this is known that we are all one, we are all together, then where is the question of stress? Where is the question of conquering others? And where is the question of so definitely we all once we understand this, definitely we will live with reverences. We will live with responsibility. We will live with gratitude. This vision naturally reduces greed, jealous, and fear also. See, richest man cannot sleep. He's more worried about what will happen to the car, whether we'll get the insurance, whether there will be fire. So that fear also can be, totally erased. If everything belongs to the same divine source, then excessive possession loses meaning. Life becomes simpler, life becomes lighter, and life becomes more harmonious. Secondly, let's understand what's the enjoyment through inner renunciation. I think you'll be knowing what is renunciation. This sloka talking about inner renunciation. See, they may change the dress, they may, remove the dress, or they may live in a hut. That are all external. Fine, no problem. But if unless they have inner renunciation, they are not in the spiritual path. That's what this sloka says. The Upanishad gives a powerful insight. True enjoyment comes through renunciation, not through accumulation, not through 100 houses, 100 cars. No, no, no. Not through political power, nothing. Renunciation here does not mean leaving the family or leaving the society or leaving the work. It means giving up the egoistic sense of ownership. This is mine. This is for me. This is for me alone. That is what many people they confuse about ego and ahankar, pride and all. Ego is not ahankar. Ego is nothing but wrong identification about myself. I think that this body is me. I think that my mind, my thinking, my intelligence, my intellect, these are all me. No, 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 no. That is egoistic. My wrong identification is I say I'm the CEO of a company. I travel these countries. I know Master Ramesh. I know Supriya ji. So these are all the identification about myself. So when I realize myself as soul, then my identification is correct. I'm not egoistic. When I say that I have this I want this, I want this, I. When I is removed and merged with the consciousness, we are not egoistic. So the ego is nothing but wrong identity. So that's what he is telling. Renunciation here does not mean leaving the family or leaving the society or leaving the work. It means giving up the egoistic sense of ownership. This is mine, this is for me, and this is for me alone. When we let go inwardly, enjoyment actually deepens. In the law of karma also I told you, not the sanchita karma, not the prarabdha karma. We have a future. What we can do great punyas now. So that will take care of the debit. That will give you the credit. So when we let go inwardly, enjoyment actually deepens. We enjoy what comes naturally. without anxiety or fear or loss. Contentment replaces craving. Peace replaces restlessness. Those who have restlessness, they'll be blessed with peace. Those who have craving, they'll be blessed with contentment. And whoever struggled with anxiety or fear, they'll be naturally blessed with peace of mind. And inwardly, the real enjoyment, which money, power, muscle power, beauty, and all cannot give, that enjoyment, that peace, that bliss, you'll be blessed with. Thirdly, we'll see what's the importance of action and duty. There's a lot of confusion, no? Action and duty. Duty is action, sometimes action also duty, no. Unlike many spiritual texts that emphasize withdrawal, the Isha Upanishad strongly supports action. It advises us to live a full life of righteous work for a as long as we live, let us do righteous work. That's what it says. Repeat, I'm repeating. Unlike many spiritual texts that emphasize withdrawal, the Isha Upanishad strongly supports action. It advises us to live a full life of righteousness work as long as we live. But there is a condition. Action should be free from selfish attachment. When actions are done for personal gain alone, they bind us. When actions are done as duty, service, or offering, they purify us. I'll just give a small exemplification here. I love playing table tennis. I studied in Madras Christian College School. Those times it was one of the richest school. I always used to win. Whenever I play, whoever be the senior, I'll win. But sometimes my friends will come. They'll say, Suresh, we'll bet for, at that time, 100, 200 was big amount. But I'll say, no, 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 that is against my will. My dad, my mom, and all will not agree. I'll play, but I want, encash money and all. They'll say, okay, we'll bet for you. You're a good player. My dear friends, let me tell the truth. Whenever there is a bet, whenever they are putting money, 200, 300, 1,000 and all, I used to lose the game. Because earlier I was playing for fun. Earlier I was playing for happiness. Earlier I was playing just no without no expectation, nothing in my mind. I used to play happily, jolly, with lot of smile in my. So I almost all the ball I'll smash and I'll get good scores. The moment I am disturbed with somebody, some people, my friends are spending money for me, and I have to play well and I have to win. That disturbs and my enjoyment goes. I used to always fail. Then finally I said, no, 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 I will not play. If you people are betting, I don't know. If anything known to me, then I'll fail. Suppose outwardly, if you do something without my knowledge, I'm not responsible. I may win, I may not win. Please don't, don't use, money and don't try to earn your money through my game. Then I used to play well. So now, while reading this Isha Upanishad, I really understood why this value is being when I do something with any expectation, yes, there is no happiness at all. um, so there is a condition. Action should be free from selfish attachment. When actions are done for personal gain alone, they bind us. When actions are done as duty, service, or offering, they purify us. thus work became Thus work becomes a spiritual practice. People used to say work is worship. It means, I can tell you a small story here. There was a construction going on. A retired uncle, 60 to 70 years old person, he was carrying bricks from one place to another and he was helping the construction. Another person, so almost same age, he also was carrying. So journalists went to both of them and questioned. The first person said, sir, I don't know what construction is going on. I'll get 600 rupees. For 300 rupees to remove the body pain, I'll drink alcohol. And for balance 200 rupees, I'll eat well. For 100 rupees, I may give to my wife. That's all. The second uncle came. The journalist asked, what are you doing? He said, very humbly in a pious voice, he said, sir, I am nearby. I'm staying nearby, and I have three grandchildren. I'm having retirement income and all, but that goes to my family. Here I'm getting 600 rupees per day. I know that I am doing this noble service for constructing a temple. Despite they offered me 1,000 rupees or not, but I said 500, 600 is enough. They are giving me 600 rupees. What I will do, sir, 200 rupees I'll buy, for 200 rupees I'll buy food or biscuits and I'll give to orphanage. You know, there's a nearby orphanage. I'll give to the poor children. And for the balance my money, I'll give small gift to my son, daughter-in-law. She's doing from morning, she's working. She's doing everything at home. And if at all she goes for work, she may be considered as a special person. But she's working like like a dog. She's working, but nobody consider. It's a big family. So I want to give her sweets and whatever she likes. And balance money, I want to buy something for my grandchildren. They'll be waiting for me. Then this journalist asked, sir, what about you? You are working from morning to evening. So what is there? My life is over. Let me do good things. Let me do good deeds. I'm having lots. So action is the same for both uncles. The first uncle is going for enjoyment, drinking and all this. Totally selfish person. But another uncle retired. The pension amount goes to the family. Whatever he gets out of his hardship, he's spending for others. So this gives a hope. This will give a clear picture. So whoever performs duty religiously, piously, definitely they will have the awareness. They are doing with lot of that their actions are divine. They are blessed people. Their actions are blessed. Fourth, we'll see what's the danger of ignorance and partial knowledge. And before that, when I was talking about this uncle, what the second uncle, what he was doing was nothing but a spiritual practice. He was not helping the construction. So we may say he's a employee for the construction company. Sorry, I forgot to tell that before entering that. I should have told you. He was doing a spiritual practice. He was not doing so like that when mothers are cooking. Instead of with a lot of tension and all, they can think that I got the opportunity to feed my family. Let me do this happily. Let me happily cook for the family and let me have the happiness. I know whoever goes for the work also, I have the opportunity to serve the company. Okay, salary I'm getting, I'm just giving to the family. So each and every action, when it is connected spiritually, then it is a meditation only. Once I was about to give a speech in PMC Malayalam, and they have a cutoff time for meditation and also for wisdom sharing. So I was talking, then Supriya ji told me very graciously. So we were all with focus and concentration. We were listening to your speeches, Suresh ji. So this itself is a meditation. We don't want a separate meditation. So what does it mean? So when our mind is constantly focused and concentrated, yes, it's a meditation only. Not only that 45 minutes or 10 minutes. So whoever does such work, noble work and divine work, yes, they are already into the meditation only. This I want to highlight. And now fourth, we will understand, we'll try to understand what's the danger of ignorance and partial knowledge as per this Isha Upanishad. All I'm telling as per Isha Upanishad only. This Upanishad gives a strong warning against two extremes. One extreme is blind ignorance, performing rituals or tradition mechanically without understanding. In Chennai, 10, 15 years back, they said someone wants to promote the sari sales. He put an illusion by saying that all brothers have to buy green saris and give to your sisters. And whole Chennai people were, after this message spread like fire. Everyone, including me, I bought green sari and given to my sister. Hope my sister remembers that. So, such illusions, such unnecessary rituals and all there. So he says, when this Upanishad says, the one extreme is blind ignorance, performing rituals or traditions mechanically without understanding. This leads to inner darkness. And other extreme is intellectual arrogance, collecting information and concepts without inner transformation. There is no inner renunciation. This is why inner transformation. But they have intelligence. They can buy heart everything. They, they whatever you ask for, without even referring the book, they can tell. But there is no inner renunciation or inner transformation. This also will mislead. He said. This Upanishad says. Two extreme. I'll repeat. One extreme is blind ignorance, performing rituals or traditions mechanically without understanding. This leads to inner darkness. The other extreme is intellectual arrogance, where collecting information and concept without inner transformation. This also misleads. True wisdom arises when knowledge is lived, not merely learned. Understanding must touch the heart and transform behavior. True wisdom arises with knowledge is lived, not merely learned. Understanding must touch the heart and transform behavior. My dear friends, last 3 4 days in PMC Malayalam, I'm just sending a 10 to 15, 11 minutes, audio. I want to just share spiritual values, packed with a story. So, I selected few stories, and whatever the spiritual value, I just mixed it like giving sweet coated medicine. So, um, but I don't want people to, imagine that every day the Suresh will come and he'll give a message. No, I told them because I don't want to keep on give a lecture or speech about spiritual value unless I start applying that, unless I start, applying in my life, unless the listeners also start practicing it in their life. So one Pavanaji is there. I don't know whether she is attending the session. What she said, even if you are not practicing, also when 10 to 11 times, Patriji said, she has met the Patriji like Supriya ji and all, like Ramesh ji and all. Patriji told, I believe, that even if you don't practice, also, if you keep on, uh, preach about the truth, values, automatically you will start, following it. So I myself, despite listening to that, whenever I listen to certain spiritual values as guided by my gurus, I'll start practicing it. So simply, I can by heart many things. What is the use without renunciation in my heart, without taking into my life? So I can preach about anger. Suppose if I don't have any control over anger, what is the point in preaching? Anyway, we can say that look at the advisors, not look at the advisor. That's what Bible says. The preacher may preach. You just listen what he's preaching. Don't look at it. So that is that also, we can get a clarity. But personally, I feel that a smaller portion only we have to give, and that smaller proportion collectively, the person who preaches, the people who are listening, they have to start practicing it. So that's what he says. The true wisdom arises when knowledge is lived. He has to live with knowledge. He has to deploy that knowledge into the life, not merely learned. Understanding must touch the heart and transform behavior. See, Patrici calling us as gods. When we do chakra activation and all, when Manipura chakra comes, we activate by saying that no more anger, no more anger. I used to say to myself as affirmation, saying that no angerlessness and kindness. Instead of without anger, I'm just replacing my anger with kindness. There's a wonderful word called perseverance. A great writer said, even if you are convinced that the person sitting opposite really made the mistake and you have the power to punish him, despite that situation, if you could see whether you can perform the great ritual of forgiveness, then there is a meaning in your life. I repeat, even if you have the power to punish the other person, duly confirming that he made the mistake, despite all this environment, even if you, even in that situation, if you apply the great ritual of applying the forgiveness, then yes, there is a meaning in your spiritual life. So like that, we have to practice in our day-to-day life. Then we have to go on to the next chapter. Even in school also, after passing first standard only, we are going to second standard, no? So like that, after learning a lot of values, we have to learn in the, we have to practice in our life, and put it into practice. Then we can go to next. That's what I was telling to my PMC friends. So we'll go to the fifth point. We'll understand what's the understanding the nature of reality. What's the reality? The Upanishad describes reality as paradoxical, still yet dynamic, distant yet nearer, formless yet present everywhere. It may be confusing. It says the reality is, Upanishad describes reality is as a paradoxical. It is dynamic, distant. It may looks like distant, but it is nearer. It may looks like formless, yet present everywhere. This teaches us that ultimate truth cannot be grasped by the senses or logic alone. This teaches us that the ultimate truth cannot be grasped by the senses or logic alone. It must be realized inwardly. It must be realized through silence. It must be realized through awareness. It must be realized through meditation. My dear friends, we are all really blessed. We are all actual rishis. We are blessed to know what is the truth. We realize that we are all gods. We realize that we have to do meditation not only for us but for the entire universe. We are all we don't put sannyasi vesham and all, sannyasi dress code and all, but we are all blessed. We are all realized soul. We are all divine soul. We are blessed. Hence, we know inwardly that we are realized. We are realizing through silence. We are realizing inwardly through awareness, and we are realizing through meditation. When the mind becomes still, we begin to sense a presence that is both within us and beyond us. This realization dissolves fear and gives deeper inner security. I repeat, when the mind becomes still, we begin to sense a presence that is both within us and beyond us. This realization dissolves fear. We become fearless and gives deep inner security. Once we know that people cannot even kill us, nobody can kill us. When today we were talking about the second chapter of Bhagavad Gita's first sloka, Nachayade Priyadeva, that first sloka, nobody can kill us because we are not the body, we are not the mind, we are only the soul, we are not the intellect also, we are the soul. Nobody can kill, nobody can even touch our soul. So once we know that, we will be totally fearless. We know that we are not going to take any, whatever we possess, the security, whatever money and all this, nothing we are going to take. We are only vacating the body. We'll be going to the permanence as we are the divine soul. So what the mind becomes still, when the mind becomes still, we begin to sense a presence that is both within us and beyond us. See, within us and beyond us, here the Upanishad talks about the Jivatma and Paramatma. We are all the Jivatmas and we are from Paramatma. We will be merging with the Paramatma. So Paramatma and Jivatma, we are together. So that's why we believe in Advaita. Dvaita means two. Dvaita says Paramatma is different, Jivatma is different. Advaita means it is not two. That is called the Advaita. Dvaita means two, Advaita means not two. So we are one. Paramatma and Jivatma, we are one. So it's talking about the moment you sense the presence that is both within us and beyond us. So beyond us and within us, far and near, let's talk about Jivatma and Paramatma only. This realization dissolves fear and gives deep inner security. This is the most greatest security we have. Sixth, we'll understand what's the concept of seeing unity in all beings. How to see, as my guru said, oneness, talks about oneness mostly. One of the most beautiful teachings of the Isha Upanishad is the vision of unity. When a person sees all begins in oneself and oneself in all beings, hatred disappears. Fear disappears, sorrow disappears. I repeat, when a person sees all beings in oneself and oneself in all beings, hatred disappears, fear disappears, sorrow disappears. Suppose Supriya ji is going to buy a new car tomorrow. When I know that she and me are one, I can use the car. She'll give me a car. I can take the car to Chennai. I can roam around Trivandrum. Then where is the jealous? Where is the anger? Where is the restlessness? We are all one. We are all one. That oneness is to be, from my gurus I understand. All of us, who are all attending today, we everything is pre-planned. Everything is pre-planned. In this 2025, on this 13th December, we will be having the satsang. We'll be talking about the spiritual values. All are prepared. In this whole world, we planned and came. We are all going to live for 75 or 80 or 90 years, this body. And we planned for the screenplay, the dialogues, situations, all are planned. All in Bible, they say predetermined. Everything is predetermined. And through the meditation, we understand a lot of things and we foresee many things and we are connected. So we are once we know that we are together and the power of unity. See, Rameshji is somewhere, he's busy. I requested him, please come. I'll be very happy if you could come. And when I requested Supriya ji to please conduct the guided meditation, yes. Why you people say yes? What makes you? What forces you, knowingly or unknowingly? Suresh is our person. He's nothing but replica of my soul. And what made me to, with a lot of authority, I'm requesting you people. There's something, connecting. Something connects divinely. Many people, they don't know. So these are all pre-planned. And because of illusion, because of Maya, because of fear, we have forgotten many things. So when a person sees all beings in oneself and oneself in all beings, hatred disappears, fear disappears, sorrow also disappears. This is the foundation of compassion, non-violence, and ethical living. Morality is no longer enforced. It flows naturally from understanding oneness. I'll read it once again. This is the foundation of compassion, non-violence, and ethical living. Morality is no longer enforced. It flows naturally from understanding oneness. My cousin, he was going to office. A beggar came to him and said, Sir, I don't want money, sir. I am so hungry. Give me food. What he did, he bought from a shop a big leaf, and he opened his tiffin carrier, rice, sambar, ghee, everything he served, and he was waiting for the food to complete, and he removed the leaf and he has given a bottle of water to wash his hand and all. Then he said, "Thank you." He said, "Oh, you Swami, nobody treated me like this. You should have given the food and gone, but you served and you're going." And he called me and said, Suresh, today I'm so happy. I said, what happened? Then he was telling me, I haven't taken my lunch today. And then I asked, you have not taken the lunch, so you're happy, is it? How come one person can be happy without taking food? That too, lunch during the office hours. And then he said, no, Suresh, today somebody, he just told the entire story. A beggar came to me, he was very thin and skinny, and I given my food. His name is Mukundan. So my cousin. So I given the food. I felt very, very happy to, feed the food for him. So, what gives that happiness? Something connects. So, each and every soul, we are all oneness in this at the sight of God, at the sight of Paramatma. That's what is talking about. And secondly, Patriji says, no, the great sentence: "What right you have to kill others to fill your stomach? What right you have to kill others to fill your stomach?" From where he talks like that? Where that compassion comes? From Buddha's time onwards, he talks about. I used to call Buddha as compassionate Buddha. Always he's compassionate. Whatever he spoke, each and every word, it's with a beautiful flower of compassion in each and every word of Buddha. So this non-violence, ethical living, nobody advises. It just comes as a flow in our life. How the secret is nothing but Isha Upanishad's advice that oneness. Spirituality is nothing but oneness. We are all one. Even the tree. When in Kerala and all, I heard that, even in Chennai also, Whenever they go for a construction, they do bhumi puja. I mean, nowadays they're making a big party without knowing the value. They worship, they pray, oh God, Bhumi Devi, or a tree. No, we have to construct a house. That's why we are doing this construction work. That's why we are cutting the tree. Kindly bless us. And definitely we'll promise you that we'll put so many seeds and we'll plant so many trees. Why that? Trees also one among us. So I used to say jovially, I love you. Even a few minutes back, I was talking to my friend. I used to say that I love you is a totally stupid sentence. How one person can put all the love of his heart to one person. That's the reason when when the breakup comes, people are going for committing suicide and all. When a spouse goes, one person becomes depression and all. No, we cannot put entire love of the universe into one particular person. The right word is love you all, and you are also in that. You have a identity. You're going to be my spouse. You are my brother. You are my son. I love all is the correct sentence according to me. My humble view. I love you is totally utter nonsense. So why Patriji talked about planting the tree and not to kill animals for filling the stomach, and middle path. He has spoken more about Buddha's middle path, not more, not less. Middle path, middle path, middle path, and mindfulness, mindlessness when we do meditation and all. He taught basically this oneness really should have. But the power of oneness, as per this Ubanyas, should have influenced his life. Seventh, let us see how to balance the knowledge and action. Some people are doing action without knowledge. Some people they have the knowledge but they are inactive. They're not into action. This Upanishad teaches the balance. Maybe like thus middle path. Knowledge alone is incomplete and action alone is incomplete. Knowledge alone is incomplete and action alone is incomplete. When both are understood together, life becomes whole. When both are understood together, life becomes whole. One transcends limitation, fear, and cycle of suffering. When both are understood, both means this knowledge and action, when both action and knowledge are understood together, life becomes whole. One transcends limitations, fear, and the cycle of suffering. This balanced path makes the Isha Upanishad practical, universal, and relevant to all. All means who are all the people? Householders, seekers, professionals, and elders alike. So knowledge and action should go together. Eighth, let's see how to prepare the final journey. People may think that Suresh is talking auspicious. No, inauspicious thing, but I'm going to talk about auspicious only because we came to this earth as picnic, as a picnic only we came here. We came as visitors to this earth and we understood what's the purpose of our life. We were born in a family and we are given great happiness to our parents and relatives. We have grown up, we made friends happy. We went to school, we made teachers happy, we married, we took care of the family. And the life goes, we learned spirituality, we shared, lot of good things we did. And we should be always ready. Tagore says, the death is knocking at the door. Now you take a call whether you want to be happy or whether you want to be peace or you want to live a life without peace. So going back home is always a happy, no? Whenever I used to go to Shabrimala, while going, I'll be very excited to go to Shabrimala. After the darshan, I'll be thinking about my mother. I'll be thinking about my sister. I used to think about my friends because after seeing the darshan and all this, I want to rush to my home. So like that instinct you will have once you understand this Isha Upanishad. It talks beautifully about all the Bhashyams if you read. I think if you want, I can read one more session also for exclusively for this, how to prepare ourselves for the final journey. A couple of my friends in UK, they constructed Tom. They want, in that, this place where they're going to bury. They want to, they selected the verses also. So they plan. They're ready for exit. They're ready they're coming with a return visa. They have to go back. So let us not have the fear of death. Be ready to go to heaven anytime. Be ready to go to the soul world anytime. But in the meanwhile, even if you have only 1 day or 2 day, celebrate your life. Be blessings for others. So let's go. What is this Isha Upanishad talks about? Preparation for our final journey towards the end. The Upanishad gently reminds us of life's impermanence. Here, the sentence slogan talks about impermanence. Nothing is permanent. Nothing is permanent at all. Everything is impermanence. So, what is permanent? That's what our divine soul, our Paramatma, our soul world. It teaches us to live in such a way that the final moment, the mind remains clear, calm, and aligned with the truth. A life of awareness prepares us naturally for death, making it peaceful transition rather than a fearful end. I have seen many, Jain elders. Uh, they will get the permission from the guru. They'll stop medicine. They'll say, "Better, my age is 90. I don't want to go to hospital and put the ventilator and tube and all here. I'll stop eating. I'll stop drinking, and I'll go to heaven. I don't want any more treatment, no medicine, nothing." So they are prepared for the death, and everyone will come. They'll say namaste. Say namaste, pranam, and all. They'll take the blessings. He'll give ashirwad. Finally, will and all he will write. Prepare everything. All the dresses he will gift. All the pens, whatever he possessed as his own. It's my own, my alone. His plate, silver plate, golden plate, everything he will, gift or give it for charity. Then whatever the dress he wears, that's all. That's the last dress. 2, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 10th day, fifth day, and gurus and all will come. They will bless the soul, and he will bless everyone. They will go. Wonderful preparation for the exit. Wonderful preparation for the death. So here that's why he's this Isha Upanishad beautifully explains us that it teaches us to live in such a way that at the final moment the mind remains clear, calm, and aligned with the truth. What is truth? Truth is nothing but we are the soul. We came as, we came for a picnic and we have to go back to our permanence. That is the truth. A life of awareness prepares us naturally for death. Once you are practicing this life as per Isha Upanishad, thinking that the entire world, this God provides everywhere, this consciousness provides everywhere. We are in the world and world is in us. That's what when Krishna was smaller, he opens the mouth and the mother was shocked because the mother could see the entire world in his mouth. That's what the consciousness. So that that life will give you an awareness and that will prepare you naturally for death, making it a peaceful transition rather than a fearful end. Once again, I'll read this beautiful paragraph. This Upanishad teaches us to live in such a way that at the final moment the mind remains clear, calm, and aligned with truth. A life of awareness prepares us naturally for death, making it a peaceful transition rather than a fearful end. Let me conclude, my dear friends and gods. The Isha Upanishad is not teaching to escape life, but it teaches us to live divinely with it, to act without bondage. We used to call detached attachment, to enjoy without greed, to lead a life without greed, without bondage, to see unity instead of division, to live responsibly and die peacefully. I'll repeat: to act without bondage, to enjoy without greed, to see unity instead of division, to live responsibly and die peacefully. This is a timeless wisdom of Isha Upanishad. I'm so happy that in a very short time I could able to conclude this Isha Upanishad. And as I was explaining earlier, This is the Upanishad, greatest scholars. And Mahatma Gandhi, he was having this Upanishad with him. This is the out of all the 108, epics. So many men they selected, Mukhya Upanishads, prime Upanishads as 10 Upanishads, and out of this 10 Upanishads, this is the most prime important Upanishads people say. And out of this under 10 Upanishads, this particular Upanishads only contains very less slokas, only 18 slokas. That is the reason this small boy selected this this Isha Upanishad, because it contains only 18 Upanishads, 18 slokas. And with this much notes, I just it's like for the sweets preparation and all, 100 liters. When my father was he was doing hotel business for 40 years. We know that we have seen 100 liters and all. They'll just they'll heat and eat, and they'll make 1 liter, 2.5 liters like that to convert into a sweets. So like that, I tried my level best, and wonderfully it has come up, came up, I believe. And all rishis and everyone will bless me for taking this humble initiation. Again, I'm not doing it as a authority or something like that. I'm nothing but a signboard, nothing but advertising board. I'm just telling that this Isha Upanishad, please read. That's what this humble self done. So with that, I'll just read this Shanti Sloka, and I'll hand over to Ramesh Master. And after his 2 minute speech, he will introduce our respected Supriya ji, who's taking care of Kerala PMC great service. She's going all around Kerala and spreading this power of meditation. She's like a mother and friend for almost all of us. And last few years, I'm in touch with her. Uh, she's very encouraging and always very positive. And always, I used to learn a lot of pleasantness in her. So I'll just read this Shanti mantra, and we'll go for meditation. After, as I told, Ramesh Master will conclude, and he will introduce Supriya ji, and Supriya ji will conduct a wonderful guided meditation. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you, Masters. Pranam, pranam, pranam. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Master. Ramesh Master, are you there?
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Umama, are you Umama? Okay. Ramesh ji is there?
Remaji.
Ramaji, okay, namaste. Okay.
Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
Supriya ji, I think you can unmute and talk, no? Unmute is no. Okay.
Hello,
I think you can start.
me?
Yeah, you can start. You can start my meditation.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, yes. Go ahead.
Okay. Shall we start the meditation now? Because
Yes, please.
the time
Yes,
is...
yes.
Okay then. So without delay, we will start our meditation. Suresh ji has given the knowledge to us. Now we will add it with action. That is what he has told us in this Isha Upanishad. It's a valuable knowledge that has been shared. So let us experience this knowledge in a soulhood. So let us start our meditation. My dear masters, my dear gods, and my dear friends, salutations to all the masters. Patriji, who has guided us in this platform for a great divine space for our self-development. He has shown us a path that is suitable to each and everyone. So let us begin our meditation, Anapanasati meditation. Kindly close your eyes softly. Cross your fingers and put it in your lap. Cross your legs and relax your body. First, let us observe our own body. If there is any stiffness in our body, just let us relax and release. Take your own time. Just relax slowly. Lot of information is there in our brain now. Now let us give the brain some rest and connect ourselves to a divine link, that is our breath. Breath is our guru. Let us follow our own natural breath. Soft breath. Let us leave everything and devote ourselves to the divine link, our breath. Feel the breath. Feel the breath. Feel the breath. Observe the breath. We are following the Anapanasati meditation. Ana means the in breath, Apana means the out breath, and Sati means to be with. Naturally, we are with the breath. No force needed, no pressure needed, just observation of a natural breathing process. It's happening 24 hours. We are with this friend. Now let us have a happy time, a relaxing time, observing this breath. Breath, our natural friend. With each inhalation, we are gifted with our life. Let us value this gift, making our life happy, peaceful, healthy, and smooth. All you need to do is to have a silent mindset. When you are with the breath, your mind becomes empty. Your thought process becomes lesser and less. It automatically brings you all that is needed. Be with the breath.
ഇല്ല. മേലെ ഉണ്ടോ?
The normal soft breath. Let's follow it.
നീ അമ്പാടി കിടക്കുന്നതിന്റെ അയാളെ വെച്ച് തോർത്തെടുത്തോളെ. കേൾക്കുന്നു.
We are moving into the silent zone of our mindset. There resides our real identity, our soul state. We are all divine souls, eternal souls. Satyam Shivam Sundaram. Satyam Shivam Sundaram. We are searching for our own truth. We are feeling the bliss of the silent moments deep inside you. We are all one. We are all gods. We are all creators. We are in the path of a self-discovery. Let's do it with enjoyment, happiness, contentment, fullness, love, laughter. It's all part of our life. Meditation brings all these elements in our life, eliminating the fear factor, eliminating all the negative qualities in each one of us, ourselves. We are the best judge. Let us give ourselves some time for ourselves in silence. Be with the breath. My dear masters, we have come to the end of our meditation. Now, bring your two hands and keep the fingers on top of your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now, take your hands off and open your eyes. Thank you, dear masters.
Thank you, Master.
Thank
Thank
you,
you for the
Suresh.
wonderful session. Thank you for the guided meditation. Thank you. You're coming for the first time to the beam, and thank you for the guidance.
I am
Many
very
people will
much
be watching in the YouTube channel also. Many are watching. And thank you so much,
okay.
Supriya. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for attending this.
Thank you, thank you,
Thank you.
thank
Thank
you
you.
for the Beam
Thank you.
family and Sureshji for the
Thank you,
invitation.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Supriya ji. Thank you, Suresh
Thank you.
ji.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Induji.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm waiting for Ramji to come and complete recording.
Okay.
Okay, Supriya ji. Thank you so much.
Okay then.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Suresh ji, Supriya ji.
Ramesh ji, I'm waiting for you to put a conclusion
Yeah.
sentence, and you can say hello to Supriya ji also.
Yes, thank you. Thanks a lot, Supriya
Thank
ji.
you.
Wonderful guidance. And Suresh ji, thank you for the
Thank you,
session.
sir.
And
Thank you.
thanks everyone for being here. Yeah. So we will connect back soon in the next session. And of course, the recording will be shared so we can revisit the wisdom that is shared and as well meditate again with the guidance that would be there. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thank you, Ramesh ji.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Namaste. Pranam to all of you.
Mm.
Thank you. Thank you, Supriya ji. Thank you, Ramesh ji.
Yes.